to 1600 cylinders has overturned on the Delhi road. It's a major accident. And what the Indian authorities have done is this: the Indian authorities have struck the panic button and they have said that unless you evacuate everybody within 1 kilometer, in case there is a fire, there's going to be a catastrophe. And you can imagine, as an administrator, for the district magistrate or the superintendent of police, or for all of us who are in the core of the administration, it was a huge tension. So immediately we rushed to the spot on that morning to see that the gas was coming out of that overturned tanker. In no way could we control it. Even the mobile we use, you must be aware as students of engineering, we were banned from using our mobiles. We were to use the mobiles 100 meters away from it. Even a mobile spark lit up the place. And that fateful evening, it's a fateful morning, the morning started that way and it continued till the next morning 7 o'clock in the morning. Which means a total of 19 hours we were there on the field. All of us, including my colleague, police officer is here, we were all standing on our feet. On the one hand, we were trying to manage the situation, was one thing. At the same time, we were praying to God that nothing happens. It was so serious. Had something happened that fateful day, the catastrophe would have been, you can imagine 1600 cylinders going off at one go. What kind of a catastrophe can it be? 1 kilometer radius, which will include a college as well. That time, anyway, the college was off day. That evening, I happened to come to know of this college when the police authorities of Kolba PS, Mr. Viswas requested me that we can come down to this college and sit for some time, at least for 15 minutes, and I can come back. So I came here, and then I came to know of this college. I was extremely impressed when I walked in. You know, by now, by this time, you must be knowing this subdivision which I am heading. There are a very large number of engineering colleges, be it polytechnic, be it degree colleges. So I have been to a few colleges, not many. I've heard about most of them. Because every other day we do get calls of either the students carrying the faculty for some reason or the other, or the students carrying the head of institution for campusing, or there is something to do with the teachers and the management of the college, so on and so forth. So we do have those frantic calls we keep getting for the whole night, every now and then. When I walked into this college, I saw a series of quotes put around this round room, this hall room. I was extremely impressed to see the very motivating quotes. In fact, when I visited the college last time for a blood donation camp, I requested the principal to mail me those quotes. It's very motivating to read them. Even if you read them every day, you feel a sense of motivation coming within you. At least I for one feel so whenever I come to this college. I try and read them, so it keeps me going. So every morning I will get up, so I have to keep myself motivated. It's not that I will do only as a sense of duty. I would have to go beyond that. Not because I'm paid salary by the government of West Bengal I'm working. Not because my district magistrate is saying that the SDO has to do so and so things I'm doing. Unless something comes from you within, which means spontaneity is there. Something is telling you within you must work, or you must do something. Unless that's there, and then really nothing big can be achieved. You really cannot achieve anything like in studies. As students, you must be having liking for certain subjects, dislike for others. You are passed out of your HS examinations. At that stage also, you might not have liked your languages, you might not like your biosciences, you like your physics and maths, so you will do physics and maths more than your biosciences, so on and so forth. So similarly, when you are working, in 4 or 5 years from now, when you get into any organization, you will feel the same way. There are certain things why either a 10 to 5 job for us, get in at 10 o'clock, come out at 5 o'clock, which of course we don't get an opportunity to do it. But unless something spontaneously tells you that you must work, you must do something more, you should have some more commitment to the society at large, which pays you for what you are doing. Unless the sense of commitment is there, very difficult to achieve. So these quotes really motivate me. And the management, one of your management functionaries of the college is there. I requested him to mail, SMS me those quotes. He does SMS me very often now and then. So that's a very nice thing about this college. Secondly, the infrastructure is beautiful. It's excellently set up. Very few private colleges I have seen a number of private colleges in my subdivision, in other districts where I was posted. Very rarely you see a college which your principal aptly described as in his childhood. You get to see a college so well built up in its very first year. Very often than not what happens is, I have taken my nephew for a counseling at the Salt Lake Stadium. Very often than not, parents have a mindset that what kind of a college is it? You put out brochures, you put out leaflets, a lot of campaigning is down there at Salt Lake when the campusing is going on, the counseling is going on. But the parents, even if I am a parent, I would have thought the same way. Am I going to give my child to this college? A, this is a private college. B, what kind of faculty is it having? C, what kind of infrastructure is it having? And these concerns are very real. If you really go down to many of the private colleges that really lack the infrastructure they should be having, they ought to be having. I'm not saying it should be up and going. I'm not saying that we'll have everything in place. But the basic minimum should be there. Every student has the right to access to his basic minimum for his curriculum to be taken forward. So that's something this college has been able to do from the very first year, first day. We are very proud to have such a college in our Hooghly subdivision, in the Hooghly district, and more precisely for me, it's my pride because I am heading this subdivision. So as the subdivisional magistrate of the subdivision, I am head of the administration here. So I feel more proud that because the college is located within my subdivision. So this is something the college has done, and they have really plans to make it even better. So I hope the guardians present here, when we get a chance to hear them, they would also, I believe, will have similar views on that. The concerns that one has when sending their son or daughter to a private college is really not there here. The kind of infrastructure and the kind of human resource management that they have been doing, the HR management that they have been doing, the kind of caring they have, the concerns they have, the feelings they have. Moreover, the management operates in a very transparent and efficient manner. All taken together makes for good learning. Subsequent to that, when the first year passes out and there's better campusing done, we will be able to validate our position better. So it will be more of a pride for us if the campusing gets done well. So this is one issue that I would like to share with you my feelings about this college. Since there are a very large number of colleges, right from Bolagod to crossing down here, Shubanda, if you cross towards Delhi Road when you're traveling down, there's a Chandanagar, till you get to Chandanagar, the Chandanagar subdivision is there. It's a very big subdivision, it's the biggest amongst the four. We have Chandanagar is there, Arambagh is there, Srinagar and Chandanagar. So out of the four, the biggest is Chandanagar in terms of geographical area. The second thing, you are very fortunate to have one amongst us, your academic advisors. Professor Mitra is here from Jadavpur. This I believe is a big achievement for the college because he has been heading the engineering faculty in the engineering department at Jadavpur a very long time. I came to know today that he was heading there from 2002 to 2010. I believe I'm right. 2002 to 2010. So for 8 long years he was heading the engineering department. Engineering department means all engineering departments taken together. The engineering division, if I may say so. So all the engineering disciplines are there. He says there were more than 450 odd teachers, professors, assistant professor, lecturers. So all that taken together, he has a huge experience to back him. So the fact that he is taking the pains to drive down from Kaligans to your place, not very roadworthy conditions, he goes on to see a lot about the person and the trouble that he takes at this age of his. So that's a big plus for us, all of us, and we must take full advantage of it. The parents must be you ought to be feeling a little secure that your academic guidance is in very safe hands. Somebody heading Jadavpur, the most premier university, and that to its engineering division, and guiding the academics of this college is a big plus for you. This apart, your principal is previously known to me because Professor Bhattacharya, I interacted with him when he was at HETC in his previous assignment. And I happened to join the subdivision at that point of time when we were heading for elections. And you know, when election time comes, we are required to interact with different institutions for different facilities we access to. It's a mammoth exercise for democracy to be in place. So since I know him since then, he's an excellent person, he's a very dynamic man, very composed, very organized, very systematic. And in the few months he has joined here, you will get to see him more. And the more you see him, the more you will start liking him. Because he's again a big thing for you. Then all this taken together, I strongly believe that the college is going to do very well in the years to come. And as Professor Bhattacharya has rightly said that this is a ragging-free college, I really have nothing to say more on that. Only thing is, I would earnestly request you, submit it for you, if you have any issues, do circulate with your management, do circulate with your faculty, do circulate with your principal, your academic advisor, whosoever it may be. In spite of that, if you have anything more to say, anything more to address, including the parents who are here, the guardians who are here, you can reach us anytime, any day, any time of the day and night. We are available 24/7. You can reach us over the telephones. If there is anything to be addressed, any concern, any difficulty, anywhere you want us to be helping you, you can come to us. I hope the college will maintain this tradition in the years to come. It will be one of the finest colleges in the state of West Bengal. Thank you.